Hello everyone, this is Xander Turon. We're back with game 13 of the 11th BTR Flash Tournament. In this game, we have on the blue team Nandemonai with a blue 4 motorized deck. And on the red team, we have Faust with a blue 4 motorized deck. That's right, it's not just blue on blue, it is blue 4 motorized on blue 4 motorized. So this should be pretty interesting to see how it goes. Looks like we're getting some Storm Engineers right off the bat from Nandemonai. Faust is yet to put something out, probably concocting some sort of grand strategy as we speak. So some Storm Engineers supported by an M136 CS, that could be pretty brutal in a forest. And a Gazelle Celtic and a cannon coming out. That's probably going to be hanging out in the middle part of the map. Another Gazelle cannon coming out. And a cannon coming from Faust. Bring out a Lynx H7, that's probably for here in Foxtrot. Looks like yes. Infantry and XA-186s, I think those are Stormers, I do believe. Hachinata Shiki Recon. Let's see, lots of fun stuff from Nandemonai. We got Nanayon Shiki E's, interesting choice. Dutch AMX 13s with the 105mm gun, that's the scout version. Lots of Storm Engineers. We also got some Roland 2s. Looks like he's really loaded for bear in this part. And not much new there. Alright, Storm is there. Fuchs Milan, that's with the Milan 2s in there. More Stormers by the looks of it. More Milan 2. Okay, this looks like it should be interesting. Looks like they're both starting out with only one command each, probably just for their home sectors. Should be interesting to see how this turns out. Now we just have to wait for the match to start. Any minute now. Any minute now. Oh, another Fuchs Milan with Milan 2s from Faust. Guessing that Nandemonai is going to go hard into golf, same with Faust. Okay, and away we go. Oh, didn't notice this, but he did put down a 120mm mortar from Nandemonai. Guess he's just trying to panic Faust units right off the bat. Because he's dropping it. Oh no, dropping smoke. Alright, it's interesting. Guess he's trying to block his line of sight coming down this ramp. Oh, looks like the cannons might be going at it. Faust cannon gets the first shot off. Nandemonai is just ignoring him, is pushing past. I don't think it's going to make it though. And Faust Gazelle wins with only 1 HP left. Looks like Faust is going hard into Bravo with some Gavarnmen. Smoke coming down from Faust. Looks like contact has been made in Gulf. Bunch of Faust transports were knocked out in the open. And now the Hachinonishikis are tearing apart all that infantry in the open, as well as these scout leopards. M36 is coming out. Those could be dangerous. Milan 2s do have side shots on these Nanayan Shikis. Looks like the scout AMX-13s are going. Oh, Air GR7 come out taking ground fire. And good split from Faust, takes out both of those scout AMX-13s. Oh, these storm engineers are taking some fire. It looks like they took out a couple of XA-186s. Stormers got dropped up by those XA-180s and they're taking out some transports. Storm engineers have taken out the XA-180s. Stormers take out another transport. Roland 2 pushing up. M136 pushing up on this AMX-10. That's all that Nandemonai has in Gulf. Meanwhile, Nandemonai has dropped off a HQ section in Charlie, giving him a +2 point lead. Looks like the Roland 2 shot down the Lynx AH-7. This M136 is providing some good fire on those Stormers. And looks like Faust is trying to pull them back. Scout Leopard is taking shots at the AMX-10 RC, and it goes down to a Hachinonishiki. Gazelle Cannon taking shots at the XA-186. Takes a shot from the Gavarnmen, and another shot misses. And the XA-186 goes down. Meanwhile, the CS is still kicking around. That could be dangerous. TGB-13 coming up. I think that's Falskamjäger in there. This mortar keeps laying down smoke. Another scout infantry coming out in a truck. Yep, Falskamjäger. Alright. This is looking like it's going to be pretty interesting. Faust has taken a pretty good positional advantage right off the back. He's taking Gulf and basically has Bravo secured. Here, GR7 coming out. It's part for the Scout Leopard. Oh, no, it's going to the Hachinonishiki. And the Harrier does make it out. So, anyway, as I was saying, Faust has taken a pretty good position. He's kept most of his units intact, while Nandemonai has suffered fairly heavy losses. Well, he also did get an HQ section out for Echo, so the scores are tied 0-0 for acquisition. Though Nandemonai does have a small 42-point lead. So M136s are pushing up against Nandemonai's M136s. Mortar is still firing, but it is almost out. Only has 1 round of ammunition left. And these vehicles in that tank are providing a lot of fire. This motor has expended its last round of ammunition and is And it looks like it's moving up. I'm not quite sure what Nandemonai intends on doing with it. Command Ilt is coming out for Alpha by the looks of it. However, this Storm Engineer team is still alive and could potentially cause some trouble. And both Nandemonai and Faust have a Harrier GR7s out. Could be interesting. Oh, Milan 2 is coming out, along with Scout Leopard from Nandemonai and a Ferret with swing fire missiles. F-16A Block 15 Air Superiority Fighter coming out. I guess that is going to try and take out the Harrier GR7. And Nandemonai is getting it out of there, but it does take a hit from a Sparrow. That second Sparrow misses, and it looks like it's going to make it out. And now both the Harrier GR7 and F-16A from Faust are evacing. Faust now has a +1 lead. He does have a Iltis in Alpha. Alright, looks like Nandemonai is trying to get some more infantry into this forest by Charlie. And Faust is putting more units into Hotel. Looks like some Guvarman are pushing up into this tree line, however they have been spotted by the Leopard 1 scout tank. F-16A and the Harrier GR7 are out again. The Guvarman are out in the open, but they're not in line of sight by the looks of it. Mirage 2000C coming out takes out the F-16, but now the GR7 is going after it. He's evacing, and it looks like the Mirage is going to make it out. Harrier GR7 is out of missiles, but it still has the laser-guided bombs. Falkenjäger and the Leopard 1 scout tank have engaged the Guvarman. Oh, it looks like the Harrier GR7 did a firearm position drop and missed completely, and even accidentally dropped the bomb on its own infantry. That's not good. Guvarman are now down to 1 man, and they won't last much longer. And the Guvarman go down. These Storm Engineers have engaged a group of Stormers. Looks like they took out their transports. And now this fire from the Stormers is going to be too much for those Storm Engineers to survive for much longer. They have 2 missiles left. 1 left. Are you going to be able to get their final shot off? Don't think so. They are panicked. It's going to take them a while to reload. And they do get the last one off. And they are now dead. More scout infantry coming out from Nandemonai. Looks like he's sending out some scout helicopters just to keep an eye on any flanking maneuvers that Faust might try to pull off. Crowtail is coming along on this side of the river. That could be trouble for this Gazelle by the looks of it. But a Crowtail has also come out from Nandemonai, so that could be trouble for that Lynx AH-7. Ilt is coming out for Bravo. That's going to give Faust a +2 point lead. Harrier GR7's going. It looks like it's going for the Hachinonishiki. And takes it out. And this Gazelle is still alive, though it's only left on 1 HP. Meanwhile, these M36 tank destroyers in this small block of trees here are basically completely out of fuel. These two are out. This one only has 5 liters left. Here, GR7's coming out again. Does it have a target? Crowtail is firing on a Celtic, and the Celtic goes down. Faust and Mager have been spotted after shooting at these Gevarmen, and they're taking fire from the Scout Leopard. Here, GR7 is dropping bombs on them. Are they going to make it? And they do not. Scout Leopard is engaging these Fusiliers out in the open, but it's taking fire from the Lynx AH7. He's now completely panicked by that Lynx AH7. More Faustmen are engaging these Gevarmen in the building. And Mortar is smoking out these Milan too, so it'll break line of sight. Meanwhile, both these Fusiliers and the Leopard 1 are panicked. The Fusiliers are caught out in the open and probably won't survive much longer. VAB Mephisto coming out. That has Hot 1 ATGMs. Interesting, it's not a vehicle that you see particularly often. And it looks like these Gevarmen are going to go down very soon. Here, GR7 is loitering in the back. It's going to be interesting to see what it tries to target. Up in 3 Nana Yon Shiki E's are coming out. Yeah. It's a 50-point tank. The gun on it itself is pretty decent. It just has no armor whatsoever, so it can go down quite easily. Ooh, M3A2 Bradley cavalry fighting vehicle coming out. That has a very powerful scout vehicle on account of its... oh dear, coughing. Anyway, as I was saying, M3A2 Bradley is a very powerful scout vehicle due to it. It's a combination of its optics, stealth, and its TOW-2 missiles. Mephisto is taking out a Crowtail by the looks of it. Yep, Crowtail. However, it will be vulnerable to that Lynx AH7 if it gets in range. It's taking shots at the XA180. It is currently hidden in this forest. It looks like the Gazelle Cannon is coming out to try and take out that Lynx AH7. A lot of smoke coming out from Nandemonai. Alright, so Faust has put commands in Golf and Bravo, so he's now at a +3 point lead. That is going to be, and that is currently stacking up quite a lot. He has at 190 points to Nandemonai's 44. Okay, here GR7 coming out again. Looks like that is just going to be loitering in case it isn't needed. Milan 2 is engaging. Looks like it's shooting at this. Nope, it looks like it's shooting at the Hachinai Shiki, and it takes it out with 1 missile. Mephisto is shooting at this Fuchs Milan. Looks like it lost sight, but it sees it again, and it misses. Looks like this one is good, and it hits. Now this Mephisto is being spotted by the Bradley, and it goes down. Looks like some Rangers are coming out. Harrier 7 is dropping bombs on the Milan. However, the Roland 2 does get a shot into the Harrier, but the Harrier does manage to evac. Supply truck coming out from Faust. Looks like it might be heading for this forest here. Oh, push coming out from Nandemonai. But that Bradley is going to give those tanks a hard time. That has been spotted. It takes a hit from the Leopard 1, but it takes out the Leopard 1 in turn, and the Nana Yanshiki E finishes it off. And Mirage 2000 takes out the Harrier 7, but not before it gets its bombs off on that Nana Yanshiki, and the Mirage 2000 does make it out. Another Scout Leopard coming out, and another Bradley coming out from Faust. Nandemonai has gone to command into Hotel, which has reduced Faust's point acquisition to +2. Though it looks like this push here in Hotel has stalled out. Roland 2 is taking a shot at the Gazelle and takes it down. Gazelle cannon all the way here at the map edge. Don't know how useful it'll be there, but it does limit Faust's ability to flank unnoticed. 3 stack of Scout AMX-13 FL-12. It's a solid recon vehicle. Optics failure on the Leopard 1. Looks like he got wiped by that Lynx AH-7. Small push into Bravo from Nandemonai. Infantry is being engaged out in the open by a Leopard 1. Or not. I don't think they did take some fire from the Leopard Scout tank. However, these XA-186s in Environment are going to be engaging them. XA-180 goes down. Storm Engineers are engaging these Environment. The Storm Engineers have taken heavy losses. Lynx AH-7 coming out. That could be trouble. Another push coming out here. Lots of Leopard 1 Scout tanks as well as some Gevarmen by the looks of it. This Leopard 1's gunnery is not very good by the looks of it. And Stormer's in there, and they make it out. And they should be able to pretty easily take out that M36. Meanwhile, this push here seems to have stalled out and lost steam. And Faust now has 70% of the points needed to win. Nandemonai has to do something quick or he will lose. Bradley is engaging these Stormers in the forest. Looks like more Stormers are coming out from Faust to reinforce Bravo. Harrier 7 coming out. Looks like it's going for the Roland 2. And it makes it out without taking any damage by the looks of it. Yeah. And that one misses, and it makes it out alive. AMX-13s are putting the boot to this Leopard 1, and it goes down. And they got support from a pretty badly damaged Scout Leopard, and it looks like Faust is going to pull back this Bradley. Storm Engineer and a Roland 3 coming out. Those Storm Engineers could provide some pretty good fire against all this infantry. Meanwhile, these Gevarmen and their transports are pushing in against the Stormers, but they are being engaged by the AMX-13s. Though the AMX-13s are taking fire from the Bradley. One AMX-13 goes down to a tow 2. These Stormers are pushing into Charlie. Harrier GR7 coming out. Looks like he's going for the Bradley, but Bradley is taking out a second AMX-13. Before he can get another tow off, it goes down to the Harrier. And the Harrier makes it out alive. M136 CS is putting some fire on that Gazelle cannon. Faust has pulled out his command from Bravo and is leaving on a +1 lead, but he's at 403 points to Nandemonai's 44. He still has that +1 lead, so he can very easily win this. Looks like Faust's push into Charlie has failed, and it does leave his command Iltis exposed. But he's back at +2. This M136 has expended all of his ammunition, and this Gazelle is still alive. Milan 2 is putting fire on that ferret and takes it out. Another Scout Leopard coming out. Lots of Scout Leopards today. And it makes sense. I don't blame anybody who likes using them, because they are a fun tank to use. The Leopard 1V Verkenning, or Leopard 1.5, whatever it is. I'm sure someone who knows more about it than me can tell me what it means. M36s are taking out transports in the open. Fusilier 90s coming out in Saxons. The Storm Engineers have shots onto the road. They could cause some losses for them. And one goes down. However, most of the Fusiliers do make it out alive, albeit panicked. This group of Storm Engineers is pushing in. However, it looks like they will be engaged by those Stormers. Harrier GR7 coming out. Oh, and it goes down. However, it inflicts losses on these Fusiliers. Another Scout Leopard coming out. Leopard 1 is having some hard time maintaining line of sight on those transports and manages to take out one. Some of the Stormers do make it out alive, though. Alright. Looks like a push is going on into this forest and Gulf. However, they are infantry out in the open getting engaged by enemy armor. Yep, and a Lynx AH-7 coming out. Looks like Nandemonai forgot that he has a Celtic here, and he's pushing it out again. Or Celtic, any. And it's firing on the Lynx. Misses its first missile. Misses its second missile. Third hit. And the fourth takes it out. However, not before the Lynx AH-7 expended all of its ammunition. The Crowtail misses a shot on the Gazelle. And that is game. Alright. The kills were fairly even with a slight advantage for Faust. However, the big difference was in conquest points, with 500 for Faust to Nandemonai's 44. I say this battle was decided relatively early on by Faust, with his better play in the opening, managing to push all the way into Hotel and managing to stay there for most of the game. That allowed him control over most of the map, which let him put in his command vehicles into the objectives, which oh, coughing. Anyway, he had better map control, which gave him access, better access to the command points, so he could put more command vehicles into them and accrue more points without having to worry about his commands being in danger. all in all, I'll say that was a fun game. Alright, I'm Xander Turon, and you guys have a lovely day.